So who got submachine guns right? The Jews, the Uzi, or the Nazis? So, let's start with the Uzi. Feeds from 20, 25, 32 detachable magazines. The magazine release is right by the pistol grip. So just push that, take the magazine out. Selector switch for safe, semi, and fully automatic. And also, to make my Uzi look more like a real one, I do have a folding stock on it, so you can flip it out just like a real Uzi. And the beauty with the Uzi is just how freaking compact it is. Because like if you see this, I have a suppressor on here, and it's fully extended, and it's still shorter than a full-length rifle. The lever action right here, shorter than that. And MP40 and fully folded out. So, the Uzi, even with a suppressor, is still a little more compact than the MP40. And for size comparison, lever action versus the MP40 fully extended, it's still compact, but that's the beauty of the folding stock, because you can see now it's only about half the length of a rifle. So you can imagine this about the same length as a German rifle. You can see why they would equip some of their sergeants, officers, paratroopers with MP40s, because it's just so compact. Yeah, and not finished with Uzi, so to load and fire the Uzi, you put the magazine in, then the bolts on the top, you just put that, run the bolt, magazine in, make sure you're on either fire or fully automatic, and you just hold the trigger. And beauty with the Uzi is it only shoots about 500 to 600 RPM, so you can stay on target even in fully automatic. Forgotten Weapons has an excellent video on the Uzi. I'd highly recommend checking out his content on, well, probably about every other gun there is also too. But now to the Nazi contender, and I'm gonna use the term Nazi because, you know, World War II Germans, the Nazi government. So we have detachable 32 magazines. I believe this only ever came in one magazine capacity, 32. And wasn't inserted correctly. Okay. And we have the magazine release right here, kind of next to the bolt and the stock. When it's all folded, you just push that there, push it down, push it down, your magazine comes out, and you just get another magazine, insert it in the mag well, then the bolt is on the side of this, so it's not on the top like a Uzi. So you just rack the bolt back like you would with the Uzi, and you can just fire it from the hip, go all Scarface or Rambo, but wanna go full blown German paratrooper, whip out the stock, and it's, I have to say, like, for just being a metal cheap stock, it is fairly decent. Not gonna call it comfortable, but especially with the slow rate of fire, because this has about 500 to 600 rounds a minute, just like the Uzi, so it makes a pretty stable shooting platform. And very interesting thing is, as we can see this part right there, the bottom of the barrel, that was for mounting on side of like armored vehicles. So you could fire the gun, and you wouldn't need to worry about the recoil because it'd just be mounted to the vehicle essentially. And yeah, so believe that covers it. That's the UZI versus the MP40. They both have their pros, both have their cons. They both use similar bolts, although it's not identical. Like the MP40, it's telescoping bolt, where the UZI is just pretty simple, just standard blowback, really. Yeah, so that's the Jews versus the Nazis. Round 2. This time the Jews are armed.